Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Being the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back. And thank you to everybody who's been watching me, following me on this journey. I started in 2019, stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video for my New Year's resolution, and I was able to do it, which is such a miracle. Last year it was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others, and this year it was to break up with sugar. So you guys, the sugar thing, I have to tell you, I had something so major happen yesterday. It's a little thing, but it was major for me. So I have broken up with processed sugar. Yesterday, all of a sudden I realized I took my socks off and I didn't have any marks from my socks on my legs. Like my socks used to leave marks on my body, like the elastic was too tight. And I think it was the swelling from the inflammation from the eating the sugar. So like that, I was like, oh my God, this is a small little thing, but a big thing to like keep going. Because every time I think, why the hell am I doing this? I get these small little breadcrumbs of things that I'm like, oh my God, that's a big deal. So I'm still broken up with processed sugar. I am still broken up with fear, shame, and guilt. When I said that out loud, I know that was God channeling through me. I would never say anything like that. But this process of breaking up with fear, shame, and guilt is still going on, and it has gotten so much easier. But I had it my whole entire life. So expecting it to be gone, for me to not have fear, to not have shame, to not have guilt was an unrealistic expectation, thinking I was just going to say it and it was going to go away. But it has gotten a lot easier. And it's not that I don't get afraid. It's not that things don't bother me. It's I get afraid and I can work through it anyway. And that is courage, right? I can be courageous now. I can work through hard things and keep going. And part of that is by being accountable to you guys. I was in my, I gotta tell you this, I was in my line dance class, because I get to line dance during the day at the YMCA, which is such a gift. When I was younger and I heard people got to exercise during the day, go to yoga, do stuff during the day, I'm like, oh, must be nice. It's really nice. It is really nice. I think I was just angry that people could do things that I wanted to do and wasn't able to do, and now I'm able to do them, and I want to report to you. It's really nice. But one of the things was we were doing a dance to a song called Hold Your Horses. And do you know, when I was little, I constantly got told to hold my horses, but I had no horses. So I didn't have a whole lot of patience. And you know, I always wanted to jump into the pool and then find out if there's water after, you know, I cracked my head open. So I've learned to hold my horses. I've learned to take a step back. I wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, I am not a competitive person. I was never a competitive person. I never got picked to be on anybody's team. And I was always so devastated because I didn't get picked, or I was one of the last ones picked, and I always felt so rejected, except for I sucked at sports and I didn't want to do it. So, you know, now that I'm looking back on my life all these years later, I'm like, I don't think I would have picked me to be on anybody's team either, because like, even if you screwed up, I would like want to hug you and clap for you. I'm not competitive. I do not possess that gene. I will never be on a pickleball court. So if you guys are pickleball players, you won't see me on the pickleball court playing, but if you need somebody to like keep score or like cheer you on, I can do that part for you. But the not being on anybody's team, getting rejected. Even a couple years ago, we went on New Year's Eve. This was probably 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, to do axe throwing, which is so fun. And I can't even do it because of my stupid neck, but it was either to be on my son's team or somebody else's team. And guess what? My son picked me at the end as a mercy. And because he wanted to win, and people want to win. And I'm not a game player. So what I'm realizing about what's going on in this world is we are all in competition with each other, but we're all on the same team. Like we're fighting against each other. Like there's a prize at the end that you're gonna win. And you know what people are winning? Sickness, disease, and separation. And honestly, that's why I don't want to play. I'm not a game player. I am a lover, not a fighter. And we need to come together because we're all on the same team. I'm on God's team. I see people through the eyes of God and love. And I can't compete, and I don't want to. It's horrible. So for everybody who's fighting over the vaccine, over who the president is, you know, like we need to learn how to support each other. What can I do to help support you? Not judge each other for not doing things because you don't feel comfortable or you don't feel safe. And part of my job, I know God wants me to talk to all of you. My job is to help people feel safe. And how you feel safe is by doing things that are right for you. By not doing things because everybody else wants you to do them. For feeling secure in your own body, and not because how much dollars you have. Because you know what, now, it doesn't matter how many dollars you have. It's not gonna save you. We're all gonna die eventually one day. And nobody's getting out of here alive. So to make the best of it, why we're here, and we need to help each other, take care of each other, and not point the finger at everybody else and what they're doing wrong. It is not helping. It is making matters worse. And you know, I'm not on anybody's team anymore. I'm on Team God, and he loves all of us the same and wants all of us to be happy and to feel peace and to feel joy and to feel love. And I know I'm here to help spread that message. So thank you for everybody who's watching and tuning in. Please stay safe, stay tuned, and I'll see you all next week.